everyone, welcome back 1000 Life fam. If you're new here, my name is Jenaya and this is Live 1000 Lives. Today we're going to be doing my bingo TBR along with Becca's Bookoplathon and the Magical Readathon. So to start, I would like to start with Becca's Bookoplathon to get my rolls done, and we will see how that goes. Okay, so we're going to do Becca's Bookoplathon first, and the community shelf prompts are in here, and the chance cards are in here. Let's start on go, and four. 1, 2, 3, 4. TBR vet. Roll number 1 was a TBR vet. And for this, I'm going with Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. This has been on my TBR for many years before I started BookTube. I have started it, but I am going to hopefully be finishing it this month. And roll number 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hyped. Rule number 2 was a hyped book, and for that I'm going with The Assassin's Apprentice. I went with hyped book for this because Robin Hobb is hyped, and this series is hyped, especially by Becca and Ashley and Jade and Cody, and now Gavin and Steph are reading it. So I wanted to read last month but did not quite get the chance. So that's going in hyped. Rule number 3. 7 again. 6, 7. Myth, lore, or legend. Rule number 3 was myth, lore, or legend, and for this I might be cheating a little bit, but it has dragons in it, so they're kind of myth and legend. And for that I'm going with Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I'm only going to make myself read 400 pages or half, probably about 400 pages. I'm going to listen to this on audiobook. If I finish it, great, but this is also for bingo roll, and ends in October, and this is for a secret vlog, as well as Assassin's Apprentice. Rule number 4. 7. Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Night, day, afternoon, evening, twilight. For rule number 4, it was buzzword, and it was time of day. For this, I'm going with Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. I'm really excited to read this. This is one of Gavin's favorites, and I cannot wait. This sounds amazing. And last roll, rule number 5. 2 and a double, so not. 1, 2, last color. For rule number 5, it was last color, so I had to pick a book that had the color of this book, which was blue and black, light dark. So for this, I went with Bitter Blue by Christian Kishore because it's blue, and I have been reading this series and absolutely loving it, so I'm excited to continue. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The, of, a, and, an, in. And the last one, rule number 6, was the, and, a, of, an word in the title. So for this, I'm going with The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Very excited to read this as well. So those are all the rules for Bookoplathon as it is right now. If I get done with these, then I will roll again in my vlogs. So keep a lookout for those. And remember, I post every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay, so now since we're done with Becca's Bookoplathon, let's start bingo. But before we do, please consider hitting the subscribe button, dinging the bell icon, giving this video a thumbs up and commenting down below for me if you want to see more videos from me. Thanks so much. And I want to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. I've gotten a lot more subscribers recently. I'm hoping to hit 200 subscribers by the end of October, so fingers crossed for that, and then hopefully 500 by December. So let's get on to bingo. So I've got some dice here. I'm going to roll 2 6-sided dice, and because I'm participating in 2 readathons, we're gonna see how this goes. So you see that? It's 5. Only 5 rolls this month? Okay. Okay, bingo, you're gonna be nice to me. Also, because of July and August with me moving, I'm not taking any punishments, but the board is a little different, so I'm gonna go over this with you real fast. The wheels are, this is when we get a bingo. This is for you and I. I'm gonna switch off every other. So the last time we did a giveaway, it was for you guys. This time will be for me. And what I'll do is, so like treat my shelf, that's always a possibility. But if it's your guys' turn, then I will treat your shelf. My favorite book and favorite bookmark is if you guys win. If I win, I will ask one of you guys to give me your favorite book, and then I'll pick a bookmark to go with it. And then this is first comment chooses half my TBR for the next bingo round. So like, let's say we got a bingo this time. Next time in October, the first comment on this video would get to choose half of my TBR. So that's if we get a bingo though. Then we have Amazon wish list, which is self-explanatory for either if it's your turn to win or mine. I'll just pick something off your Amazon wish list. And purple is random comment chooses a prompt. So that's like the first comment chooses half my TBR. A random comment from the video will get to choose a prompt for me to have to fulfill. So there's that. Now, this one right here, this is my reward. If I finish all of my books in the month, I can spin this. So the first one is pass, and that means the next month that I don't complete, I can use as a pass like I did win. This one is pet picks my entire TBR. This is wild, replace any prompt I don't like. This is ditch, restart. So let's say let's say I didn't like November's. I could save this for up to 3 months, but I have to use it by 3 months. So like, let's say when I get this, I like my TBR. I don't have to use it the first month I get it. I just need to use it in 3 months. This one is no negativity, replace bad prompt with positive prompt, because there are some not so good prompts. This is no extra balls. So even if there is one of these that says add an extra ball, I won't have to do that. And I think there's another way. Oh, if I get 5 of the same number in a row, then I have to add a ball. So because I mixed the balls together, there's more chance to get balls, and I put the balls back after every time, after every bingo game is done. So when I get 5 in a row, I have to add an extra bingo spin. So, but this would mean I wouldn't have to add any. Cut bingo ball in half. So let's say I get a high number, and I don't want like a 12. I can cut it in half and do 6. This I can keep for up to 3 months, but that's it. This is -1 ball, so obvious. Let's say I rolled a 7, I only wanted 6, I can -1 ball. And the next reward is buy a book. So this big wheel on the bottom, sorry, this is a little difficult, but it seemed the easiest way. Now I'm not so sure. This is my punishment wheel. So this first one is no DNFing. The second one is reread bag, which is the popsicle sticks over here. This one is someone else chooses my entire TBR, and I'll just randomly put people into a will generator, and that's how I'll figure out who is doing it. I have to finish a book I DNF'd, which I don't want to do. This is roll a 10-sided dice and times it by 100. That's how many pages I have to read. And let's say I have a book that's like 800, but I got 10. Then I have to read another book that would equal 1,000 pages, but can only count it as one read book. That sucks. This is my lost interest bag, which is a popsicle bag up there. Plus 1 ball. Booktube least favorite. Times 2 TBR, so that's doubling my TBR. Can't read a book I'm excited for. Read a 500 plus page book. Second chance author. So that is the new stuff on my board. And then this is my reread bag and my lost interest in. These are my extra prompts, and these are the stars. So I still have my TBR bag, which is a prompt. I still have my self-destruct cup and my secret vlog. So these are also prompts. So I won't be drawing from these until the end of the game, unless I've already put some on my TBR, which I have put some of this, so I'm not going to use this one this turn unless it comes up, but I haven't done this one yet. So there's that. And then this is for if I pick someone else's TBR game or play someone else's TBR game, and I'm not going to use Becca's Bookoplathon because I've been playing that. So I would draw, and whoever I get, I would have to try to play. So that's that. I think that's all. I rolled the dice, I got 5. Let's go. Mix it up a bit. Oh, I just dropped them. How did that happen? Alright, well, I'm going to put those 2 that I dropped back because I was trying to mix them up. I didn't even see what numbers they were. Alright. So, alright. First ball already came out, and that is 072, which is not on our board. Oh, 72. Okay. 072 is TBR bag. So that's this one. I have not updated this in a while, so if I get one that I've already read, I'll throw it away. Okay. I dropped it. Oh no. Okay. It's only one? It's only one, I think. I don't know if you can read that. It's If We Were Villains. I don't want to read this one this month. I wanted to wait till October. So I'm going to redraw. I know that's cheating, but I really want to read this one in October. I have a plan for it, so. Okay, how about, oh my gosh, I have like 4 here. Is this just one? Nope, that was 2. This one. Okay. I don't know what it is, I can't tell. So let's see if you guys can read it. Big boned. I think I might have unhauled that when I was moving. Or it's in storage and I can't get to it. Okay. Try again. Last try. I hope. Alright, let's see. Oh, and I got 2. So I'm going to keep this I'm gonna keep this one out just in case this one I've already read or whatever. Oh, Truly Devious. I have not read this one yet, so we're gonna go with this one. I actually wanted to read that one in October as well, but I could read it this month. Okay, so there's that. Now let's do... Hello? You gonna come out or what? Oh, okay. 063, which is not on our board. 063 is Map or Travel, which is perfect. Next one, number 3. Ooh, I keep dropping them. B4, which is not on our board. 1, 2, there's 4. Oh. B4 is Try a Chapter. Okay. Groovy. That'll be fun. So for B4 was Try a Chapter. So what I'm gonna do, I picked 3 books and I just noticed they're all paperbacks, but that's fine, whatever. Anyway, Brilliance by Mark Saki. Chapter 1's 11 pages, so I'm gonna try this one. I'm also gonna try a chapter of Big Little Lies if it's not too big. Oh, it's only 7 pages, so I'm gonna try that. This one's 16. This is an arc. I really want to read it. It comes out September 7th. I'm gonna try the chapter of each of these and we'll see how it goes. B12, which is not on our board. B12 is a standalone. One more. Surprise, nothing has come out. Did I get this one already? 073. Oh no, it was 072. Okay. 073. So that one should be right here. Yeah. Okay. Secret vlog book. Okay. I need to do my self-destruct cup to see. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. No. The One Memory of Flora Banks. Okay, I did say recently that I was going to draw 2 and pick. So I'm going to draw 2 and pick one. That one just, I never want to read that one. I'm halfway tempted to unhaul it because I never want to read it. A Map of Days. Oh Lord. So I've got A Map of Days and The One Memory of Flora Banks. You know, I think I'm gonna go with A Map of Days. Okay. Alright, so that is it for bingo. Now we need to talk about the books for with the Magical Readathon. You only have to read a total of 2 of the main prompts, which are like your path, and then you have to read a background prompt, a Providence prompt, and a Heritage prompt. I have books for all of them. That's what the stack is. No, I'm not probably gonna get to all of them this month, but I do have stars next to the ones that I have to read. We're gonna go in order. So on my path, the novice path entrance is to read a book with a map. So I'm going with Assassin's Apprentice. This is also on Becca's Bookoplathon, and it's also on my TBR bingo, so I have to read that. The next one that I would like to get to, but is not a, like, I have to read this one, is Ash Thorn Tree, a book that keeps tempting you. And I took this out to the library and I really want to read it. It's a middle grade. It's Anya and the Dragon by Sophia Pasternak. This sounds so good. It's about a girl who sees a dragon for the first time and then has to try to capture it. This is one I would really like to get to, but it's not a necessity. The next part of our path is The Mist of Solitude, which is to read a standalone. This is a must. It's on Becca's Bookoplathon, and I believe it's on my bingo TBR. Yes, and it is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This is about, from what I've heard, it's about two people who can't stand each other who end up going on a honeymoon because everyone else gets sick, I think. For Ruin of the Sky was read a book featuring ghosts, a haunted house, or other supernatural elements. So for this may be cheating, but I don't think so per se. I'm going to be reading the second book in the Angels trilogy because a lot of people believe that angels are supernatural. Lifted Up by Angels is the second book, so I'm going to be reading that one. That is not a required one though. The next one is Obsidian Falls, to read a thriller or a mystery. For this, I have in Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I loved the first one, so I would like to continue on with the series. This is also not a required one. It's just if my reading goes really well, I can pick up some other ones. The next one is Tower of Rumination, which is to read a 5-star prediction. And for this, I'm going with Across the Green Grass Fields by Shauna McGuire. I'm not really sure what this one is about, but I'm excited to read it. And this is not required either. The next one is Aurelium Academy Arc, which is basically a portal. And this is a book with a school setting. And for this, I'm going with Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This is, I'm not really sure, I just know it's there's some mystery going on at a school. This is also for my bingo TBR. The next section that you have to read a book for is background, and for this I'm going with Wildling. And yes, I have to read this book, and it is a book largely set in the forest or outside. And for this, I'm going with Stations 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. This is on my bingo TBR. This is for a secret vlog. So there's actually quite a few books on here that are for secret vlogs, so watch out for that. I didn't do the other background because I don't really want to come from a city or a town. So Providence, I did pick a book for all of these, but I only need to read one of them, but I might read two because, yeah, anyway, we'll see. So the first one is Darun, which is to read a book set in the desert, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sataba, I can never pronounce her name, Sataba Tahir. Anyway, this is not a required one, but I would like to get to this eventually. The next one, I believe, is called Dark Meadow, and it is to read a dark academia book. I'm not sure if this fits right or not, but it does mention a school setting, so I'm going to count it. And that is This Savage Song. I don't have to read this one though. The next one is Etheria, which is to read a book that features fae or elven characters. And for this, I am going with Amari and the Night Brothers. This is on my Becca's Bookoplathon. Don't think I was able to get it on, no. I wasn't able to get it on my bingo, but it's for Becca's Bookoplathon, so I would really like to read this as well. This is one of Gavin's favorites, and I would really like to read this and see what the hype is all about. So I have to read that one. The next one is Carador, which is to read a book from an ongoing series. And for this, I'm going to be reading Bitter Blue by Kristen Couture. This is the third book in this series. I believe there's 4 or 5 now. I have been reading it and really enjoying it. Well, I've been listening to it on audiobook and really enjoying it. So this one is also for Becca's Bookoplathon, so I need to read this one as well. So for Heritage, for Dwarf, it's to read a science fiction. For this, I'm going with Brilliance by Marcus Saki. This is book 1, so it's a trilogy, I guess. And this is about people who have special abilities. So like one can read your thoughts, one can sense patterns, one can go invisible, etc. So science fiction. And I don't have to read this one, but I'd really like to. Don't fall. The next one is Earthling, which is what I would really like to be, I think. And that is read a book with elemental magic or an elemental word in the title. For this, I'm going with The Inheritance of Orkuvida. I cannot pronounce, I apologize. By Zorada Cordova. I believe this has elemental magic in it. I'm not sure what kind, but I believe it does. If not, my bad. This comes out on sale September 7th, so I'd really like to read it. It's also on my bingo TBR. The next one I don't have to read, but I wouldn't mind being an elf. So for Elf, for Moon and Stars on the cover or in the title, I'm going with Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. I really loved The Wicked Deep, so I'm really hoping to like this as well. Don't fall. The next one is Human, which I don't want to be because I already am, and how fun is that to play a human, like, you know. And that's to read a contemporary nonfiction. So I'm going with Silent Voices, the manga, because it's short and I would like to read it. This is about a girl who can't hear and enters elementary school. She becomes the target of a bully. And then she's forced to leave the school, and then the bully and her meet up again. So I think this sounds good, and if you don't know, my youngest son has hearing aids, so he has trouble hearing, and so this, I feel like this is going to break my heart because the kids are mean to her and she can't hear, so but it does sound good, so I'm hoping this is a lesson in like becoming a better person, you know, for the bully. And anyway, yeah, so that's for that one. I don't have to read this one, but I'd like to. The next one is Ethylerion, which is a book with a crow on the cover or in the title, or a red book. I could not find a book with a crow. I don't know. Not even in the title. So I don't know. I know I have them, but they must be in storage. But anyway. So I'm going to go with Blake Crouch's Wayward. This is the second book in the Wayward Pines thriller series. And I have been wanting to get back into this series. It's super good. It's got a red cover, so we're going with that. But I don't have to read this one. Oh, do not tip over. It's going to tip. It's going to tip. It is. And the last one is one that I would like to read, or I have to read, and this is Skyrimon. Anyway, read one of the oldest books on your TBR, and that is Dark Lover. So this is also for Becca's Bookoplathon, and I have already started reading it and put it on pause, so I'd like to finish it. So this could have also worked for red cover, but hey, we're going with it. So yeah, that is the books for Magical Readathon, Becca's Bookoplathon, but I still have 2 more to show you. For Becca's Bookoplathon, I have to read I'm gonna give myself 300 pages or 350, maybe 400. But anyway, I need to read about half of this in order for it to count. So I really need to read this. I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook and read it at the same time, because I tried reading it and like alone and I could not like figure out what was going on. So I'm gonna audiobook it and read it. So that's Priory of the Orange Tree, this honking huge book. This is also part of my secret log, so go for me. The next book was on my TBR bingo. It was from my self-destruct cup, and that was Map of Days by Ranson Riggs. This I could not fit on either readathon, so you know, that's grand. But I'm hoping this will be alright. If I don't get to this one, it's not going to count against me for bingo. Same with some of those that, you know, like this whole stack is not going to count against me for bingo. Only the ones that were for bingo will count against me. So with that being said, let me know in the comments below if you are participating in Becca's Bookoplathon or the Magical Readathon, or any other readathons you might be participating in the month of September. Please remember that all of my social media links are in the description box below for you if you want to be my friend on any other platform. I have my Amazon wish list in the description box below as well if you want to see the books I'm interested in, or if you fancy sending me a surprise. I also have mental health links in the description box of all of my videos from the start of 2021. If you or someone you know needs them, please use them. Remember guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you, so keep on reading. And remember to stay safe, be healthy, be happy, be kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye!
You've been running around in my head. I can't stop drinking about what comes next. Girl, I know you've been let down a couple times. Why don't you go ahead and give us a try? Let me through, yeah. Girl, I dare you to move a little closer, closer. And I just wanna hold you, hold you. I wanna wrap you up in my arms. So make some space next to your heart. Now to take it slower, slower. And I just wanna show you, show you. Even though you're right next to me, it feels like miles in